Exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Gary Cox is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws
leading
all
off
three for strikes.
For Houston,
not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Next up for the Astros, Diego Corona. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
111.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team really needs that 6-0 hitter to step up a bit. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Striding in for Houston, Archie Chan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Lee is off at first with two away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Luis Rodriguez is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground to short. Walker scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Ready now for the White Sox, number 80. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Abreu.
In now, Jose Abreu. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gabriel Quintana. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. First and second now, one man out. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Fouled off. Pause and the 0-2 right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 2.
Digging in now, number 2. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance. Every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
Walker on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now at the plate, number 30, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee, he'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting nine.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Now batting.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding in once again, Diego Corona. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just off the inside corner. Looked like a changeup.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The bouncer to the left side. Zobrist. But the return throw will be too late and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Archie Chan, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
The right fielder.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now in the box, Michael Lee, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Alex Guerrero. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Digging in, number 20. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting eight.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Kyle Farmer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cox. One away. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
Time for a look at the Astros on
Number
base.
70.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Up next for Chicago, number 70. He'll take his first hacks here. From the stretch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Runners are at second and third with one down. Changeup low, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Zobrist comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Ready with the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, number 80, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We played 2 full. The Astros on top, 3-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Astros.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. Is in there for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in, Nate Walker. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runners back. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Striding in, number 2, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. So digging in now, number 30. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Quintana sets. Here's the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston as the lead remains 3-1.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys, so we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next will be the designated hitter, Gabriel Quintana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Cox has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Standing in, number 5. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Chan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Plate, David Lee.
Leading off for Houston, the designated hitter, David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Gary Cox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box now, Archie Chan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Corona stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook. And that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Finally got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
3-2, full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control has really let him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, number 3. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Alex Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 20.
Ready now, number 20. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Farmer.
So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Score holds, it's 3-1. Kyle Hansen will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 36, Kyle Hansen.
Ready once again, Nate Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and two now. Hansen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Oh, beautiful dive. What a play.
Now batting, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, number 30. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Number 20 trying to get there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with
Now
that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, David Lee, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number 70.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2 now. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, number 80, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and 2nd here with nobody out. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
In now, Jose Abreu. He's set and the pitch. Nope. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Next for Chicago, the
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gabriel Quintana. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, number 5.
So coming to the plate, number 5. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Alex Guerrero waits on deck. Zobrist at third. Abreu on second. Quintana is over at first with one away. Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, what a battle there, Dio. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box, Alex Guerrero. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And 2 left. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Gary Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Diego Corona, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0 spins into the zone for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Archie Chan. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. Has a look, now the pitch. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Cox on third with 2 out. Two and 0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready with the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
At the plate, number 3. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, talk about being on cruise control through 5 innings, and all of a sudden the 6th inning, things are starting to fall apart. He needs to refocus again.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in, number 30, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
2 out, bases loaded. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The set and the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Settling in now, David Lee, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Three runs already home here. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Astros lead this one 6-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox is there. One down.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Farmer.
Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Misses, ball two. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches,
70.
notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, number 70. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Chan. And that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here on the south side of Chicago, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Javi Guerra is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 43, Javi Guerra.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Diego Corona will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diego Corona. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Two and 0 now. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Chan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, number 3. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, number 80. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Abreu is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. John Keller will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 37, John Keller.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Nate Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 0-2 pitch is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, number 2. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Ball
3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So striding in, number 30. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gabriel Quintana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Gabriel Quintana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Buddy Whitaker is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
In now, number 5. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Alex Guerrero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a double play victim last time around. Set to deliver the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Quintana rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping into the box, number 20, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Farmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Farmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chan giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. 9th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 7-4. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Justin Wilson.
Striding in to start the 9th, David Lee, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball just inside. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Gary Cox.
Now batting, Gary Cox. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and this streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Diego Corona. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
One out and a runner on second base. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off of down and in. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. On the year, Chan is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two out here and a runner at second. Two and one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Your
Paul
attention, please.
Lee comes on looking
Now
for a
pitching
save
for
here
the
in the
Astros.
bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 16, Paul Lee.
Striding into the box, number
Leading
70.
off for
A
the
hit
White
in
Sox,
2 official trips to
the
the
right
plate
fielder,
to this point in the ballgame.
Number 70.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Now the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 0-2 delivery, and that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, number 80, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 30 in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The White Sox down to their last strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-4 the final finish today. Houston win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Luis Rodriguez earns victory number 22 this campaign. Paul Lee hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.